Hi, it's Michelle Nesky, the Posh PA, and today I'm here to talk to you about the top 5 things I wish I knew before PA school. So let's get started. But before I do, I invite you to join my free community, the Posh Powered PA community, where I share pre-PA tips, study strategies for students, tips for PA students, and practicing certified PAs with resources on how to stay healthy throughout the whole process and more. And it's completely free. The link is in the comments of this video, and I hope to see you in there. Okay, so top 5 things I wish I knew before PA school. Where do I even start? The number one thing that I feel is the most important thing is that I know everybody is in competition to get a seat in a PA program, and we've all worked really, really hard to get to this point, right? But the minute that you walk into that classroom that first day and you meet everybody and you meet all your classmates, it is no longer a competition. It is time for you to work together, as you are all going to be colleagues one day, and you may need to rely on each other for information or consults in the future. So let that competition go and work together. That is number one. Number two is time management is key. Setting yourself up on a regular schedule is going to be so helpful for you. Now, yes, I know that PA school is demanding, and it can be easy to get overwhelmed with the amount of work and the amount of information that is coming at you every single day. And so it's really important for you to stay as organized as you can, and make sure you're using your time effectively to achieve your goals. The third thing is that didactic and clinical rotations are very challenging, and you may feel perpetually inadequate. That is totally normal. You may be like, oh my God, there is no way I'm going to ever remember all of this information. Or, oh my God, I didn't learn anything. Like, what have I done? Let me just tell you that there's no way you're going to remember every single thing. And that's why we have resources that we can rely on to refresh our memories and to really learn. And just remember, you are there to learn, both in the didactic and clinical rotation setting. No one expects you to know everything. And so use that time to learn from your mistakes, make the mistakes, so that when you get out and practice, you are so ready to go. Those feelings of self-doubt and inadequacy are normal. Do not let them overcome your thoughts. You know more than you think you do. You are still an important member of the team, even as a student, okay? Try to build good relationships with your supervisors and preceptors, as they can serve as valuable mentors to you and resources throughout your entire career. And so if you're struggling, or you really have a subject that you're just not getting, make sure you're connecting with somebody, whether that's a supervisor, a faculty member, or a preceptor that you can really learn from, and have them serve as a mentor to you throughout your entire student career and potentially PA career. The third thing is that, look, it's not all about the grades, okay? There are some really important pieces to PA school outside of how you do academically. Yes, your grades are important, and you absolutely 100% have to pass, because you have to be able to pass your boards and complete a program successfully. So yes, your grades are really important and should be one of your top priorities. But you also have to remember that it's important to learn and understand the material, so that when you do get on your rotations and you do get out there and practice, you understand how things work and you're not just memorizing everything, right? It's also important to still participate into some extracurricular activities. You may still want to volunteer, or maybe you want to get involved with a student-run organization, PA organization, or maybe there's leadership opportunities within your program that's going to allow you to network. One of the best things you can do as a PA student is start building your network, and that starts in PA school, okay? It's a great opportunity to meet other students, other faculty members at different programs, and healthcare professionals on your rotations that can be invaluable as you start your career and you're looking for jobs, and can be resources in connecting with other people in your field. So if you have an opportunity to be part of a club or an organization that's going to allow you to build those networks and connections, I would take full advantage of that while you're in PA school. Great time to start building your network. Lastly, self-care, crucial. I literally remember that I didn't live in an apartment with a gym or anything like that. And so, and the wellness center was like a little bit far from my apartment. I didn't want to go all the way over there. And so I remember working out in my living room of my apartment early in the morning before I went to class. I had a couple of weights. I had a ball at that time, those like Bosu ball type things. And I would do workout like DVDs because that's how like far away it was in my apartment. And so it just set me up in the right frame of mind for the day. And I did it in the morning. Maybe it's not in the morning for you. Maybe exercise isn't your thing, but maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's just taking a few minutes to read a book that's not related to medicine. The stress of the program is extremely demanding, and you have to find an outlet. You have to find an outlet for yourself to be able to let those feelings settle and be able to come back stronger. So whether that's, you know, moving your body or meditating or reading or spending some time with your friends or going shopping or doing something that you truly love and that brings you joy, a hobby, it's going to be really important to continue to do that. It's so important for your sleep, your mental health. You want to be sure and conscious of what you're feeding your body to maintain your energy, you know, to keep you going during those really long days. And if you are having a hard time, I cannot stress this enough. If you feel that your mental health is suffering, I urge you to talk to somebody, whether that's another student, a faculty member, or somebody that can help you find a resource to talk to a counselor and really work through this process, because burnout in PA school is real also. Okay, so self-care is crucial. And so just remember these 5 things as you're going into a program. You know, overall, PA school is very challenging, but it also is a very rewarding experience. It's important to stay organized and prioritize your time and focus on your education and career. But it's also really important to build connections and relationships with others so that it can help you along your journey as a PA. And lastly, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're protecting your mental health. And let me tell you, with hard work, dedication, and perseverance, you will be well on your way to becoming a successful PA.